Finally! Getting those toucans to stay up in their tree was really hard. I thought I was going to have to gather all of the fruit in the entire zoo to convince those two to stay put, but it's finally been accomplished! It just took a few months, that's for sure. But hello everyone, and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri, and today we are once again in the Treetop tours, doing the work that we have been doing for many months now. I'm sure no one's been missing me. I'm sure everything is totally fine, but look at our beautiful toucans! And they have another egg! Oh. Hey, Wildlife Rescuer Gem? What are you doing here? I haven't seen her since the cake eating party at my house. You know what, I'll go down and say hello to her in just a second. In fact, I was working on building a little bridge. I was working on building a vertical bridge, also known as a ladder, down to down to the place that Wildlife Rescuer Jim is hanging out in anyway. So we'll work on that, but look at all the eggs! Good toucans! Oh, they're so excited. Okay, let's slip in here really quickly. Don't let them escape. Don't let them escape. No! Not again! Not again! Okay, quickly. Toucan escapee! They fly! That makes things tricky. Okay, thank goodness. Phew, all right. I'm sure that Jim probably witnessed all of that chaos. Oh dear. All of that chaos. How embarrassing. I'll explain it to her in just a second. All right, hang in there, guys. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm not going to be bothering your nest much longer. You're okay. You're okay. Oh, look at these two. Where'd the other one go? Oh, it's on my head. All right, well, I won't bother. No, not again. Not again. Where did it go? Come back here. Oh, I don't mean to startle them. So hopefully, all right, close. Phew. So hopefully we won't have to go in there. Oh, look, she's even roosting on her eggs. And bother them too often. Let's go ahead and give them a little bit of space, and then let's go see what Wildlife Rescuer Jim is here for. Let's see, did I make this a way down? Or, well, that's one way to make it a way down, that's for sure. Right down to the Peafowl Pavilion. Wonderful. Gosh, that's so exciting to know we have a nesting pair of toucans up there. It just, took a few months to set up. But hey, Wildlife Rescuer Jim, how are you doing today? Seri! Finally! It's about time you came down from there. You've been chasing those parrots for months. It's time to be less bird-brained and get back to the rest of the zoo, especially with the big news. Big news? Like, Jim, you're a wildlife rescuer. Gosh, and I'm so sorry. I know I was supposed to have that snow leopard exhibit ready. Then I got a little distracted by the Gardens of Babylon, and then somehow I got a little distracted by looking for a toucan egg and building a treetop tour and trying to make a jumping pad for our Tata tricksters. Basically, there's a lot to do in the zoo, You can easily get sidetracked a little bit. But I suppose if there's big news, does that mean like a herd of elephants has moved in? Because I'll admit, that kind of takes precedence. What am I gonna do with a whole herd of elephants? Yes! Wait, no, not a herd of elephants. That isn't the big news. Though now that you mention it, the safari zone still needs to be expanded, and we're lacking pachyderms, but... wait, don't distract me. I'll end up just as scatterbrained as you at this rate. There really is so much to do in this zoo. Anyway, no, the big news is, less big than an elephant, but very important for one of our star endangered species. Meadow, the Redwolf, is pregnant again. Really? Oh, I know we were waiting for that. That's fantastic. A Redwolf pregnancy is a wonderful thing. And Meadow made such a good mother last time. New puppies! It is fantastic. As you know, red wolves are critically endangered. Less than 200 exist in the entire world. Since people have continually voted to remove their protections in the wild, the population only survives successfully in captive breeding. That means that our red wolf exhibit is extremely vital for the population of the species as a whole. So, you know what? This news is bigger than an elephant in its own way. Anyway, that means it's time for you to get back to work. The red wolves need you. Alright, Wildlife Rescuer Jim, okay, you're right. In the zoo, there's just full of living creatures and plants and people. I guess you can't just make everything a nice tidy list. It's a very organic situation after all. You never really know what's going to happen, like herds of elephants trumpeting through or a red wolf pregnancy. Even though I have been doing a lot of work, just look up, look up. There's a treetop tour here. But anyway, let's do this. What needs to be done? Follow me to the Red Wolf exhibit and I'll explain the situation. It's about to get really busy around here. Fir! Spruce! Oh, Spruce, I just saw you. There you are, boy. Oh, look at them! Oh, our very first litter of red wolf pups have gotten so big now. Summer, Maple. Oh, you guys are hanging out. Hey, Spruce, there you are. Always hiding up in trees. I'm on to you, buddy. Gosh, it's been so amazing to watch these little ones grow up here. I just can't believe that they were just puppies only a couple years ago. Time goes by really fast. Ah, they look fantastic. And I guess Meadow must be inside of her den. Give me just a second, Wildlife Rescuer Jim. I really want to see how Meadow is doing. Can I get a glimpse of her? Oh, there's their den. Oh, that looks absolutely beautiful. They've made good use of it in the past too. And I don't see Meadow or her mate at the moment. I wonder if I can get a glimpse. Oh, pardon me, Zookeeper. A glimpse of them up at our secondary observatory. Let's go ahead and see. That overlooks the red wolves. Nobody out right now. Gosh, I love this section of the zoo. Oh, and you can see my house from here. Oh, I always love that about this. Oh, hey, little missing kitten. We need to give you a special name related to wolves. I guess I should definitely ask people for any names that they might have for a good kitten who loves watching over wolves. I'm sure somebody somehow will be able to leave a comment on my zookeeping station. Oh, there's Redwood! Oh, that's Meadow's mate. All right, well, he's coming out of the den, so he must be patrolling and making sure that everything's okay. Let's go ahead and talk to Rescuer Jim. All right, so everybody looks great. It looks like I could definitely tidy up their exhibit a little bit, but what's going on with the red wolves? Yep, all the red wolves are doing very well. Everyone's in good health, but it's been a long time since Meadow's last litter. The first litter of pups are all adults now, and Meadow and her mate have been getting more and more agitated with their children. It is time for the first litter to become dispersal wolves. Well, oh gosh, you mean saying goodbye to them? But, I mean, I guess that makes sense. There's a lot of them, and Meadow and Redwood did such a good job raising their first litter, but normally wouldn't the first litter stay and help to raise the second litter? Leaving their parents so soon? Yeah, usually some of the offspring would stay and help the next litter, but considering how old the first litter has gotten, it seems that most of them are getting restless, and Meadow just doesn't have any patience for them anymore. And we have the perfect place for them too. For all of them? I mean, there must be at least 5 of our red wolves that would be ready to become dispersals. Do we have a place big enough for all of them? Isn't it obvious? Red Wolf Redwood National Park, of course. The Red Wolf... Wait, the Red Wolf Redwood National Park? You mean my campgrounds that I wanted to turn into a national park? Does that mean that the Redwood replanting project we wanted to do there is finally finished? Yep, the Pixel Patron Preservation Society just finished planting the last of the redwoods on the parkland and conducted a formal survey of the area. There is an abundance of fresh water, healthy prey populations, several excellent den sites, and they even found a wild population of wolves along the edges of the park, perfect for dispersal wolves to mix with and start their own packs. Everything there is perfect for our red wolves to be released into the wild. We just need your help in getting our very first national park tidied up and preparing the land for our grown red wolf pups. Ah, that's awesome! So, okay. Alright, that means that the redwoods must be replanted in what I wanted to make the Red Wolf National Park, which is fantastic. But what else do we really need to do to prepare a wild area for our wolves? Well, for now I'm going to stay here and monitor Meadow. Pretty soon we'll have a vet visit. Well, we'll get to see how many puppies she'll be having. I'll also be working with the zoo staff to make sure that the red wolf pups are properly trained and ready to be released into the wild. We're even going to be fitting them with GPS collars so we can monitor information about them in the wild. Until they're ready to be released, we need you to go to Redwolf National Park and get it ready for our wolves by checking out the den sites and helping the rangers get the ranger station set up. We'll need trails to monitor the park, campgrounds, observations of the wild wolf populations, someone to cover up the dangerous lava pits that the wolves could fall into, remove the ants, you know, all of the normal park ranger duties. Right. Lava and ants. Totally normal park ranger duties. Got it. Alright guys, this is it! Our very first national park in our beautiful world of Desia. So we are going to be building the Redwolf National Park. Thanks to the wonderful help of our Pixel Patron Preservation Society, we not only have these beautiful redwoods replanted and growing strong in our national park area, but we also have 5 beautiful den sites picked out for our red wolves that we are actually going to be constructing ourselves to prepare for the release of our very first red wolf litter. Once we release the red wolves here in the national park, they will be fitted with GPS collars that will give us GPS data that we will be able to use at the ranger station to get all sorts of help from the rangers there for some special items and special perks to help out our national park and to help out our zoo. So I'm very excited, you guys. This is going to be awesome. We're going to be making trails. We're going to be making more campgrounds. We're going to be making everything look perfect for our first national park. I'm so excited. I just can't wait. And Meadow is going to give birth to another litter. So you guys definitely will want to keep your eyes out for an upcoming episode where we will be visiting with the vet and seeing just how many puppies she will be having, which as always, you guys will have a huge influence on. Oh, I'm just so excited, but this is going to be awesome. And for those of you who are not familiar with where we are, I will give you a little tour. I should bring Lily and Tate and get a few bits of granola now that I think about it. But we'll have a tour of the campground soon. But rest assured, this is going to be one of the very first wild areas that we make into a beautiful park, trying to, kind of tweak things here, tweak things there, make lots of trails, make other campgrounds that people can stay at, tend to the ranger station, set up observation stations, and see how the wild wolf packs and our red wolf packs might even start integrating and forming packs of their own together. It's going to be a fantastic adventure, and I really look forward to sharing all of it with you guys. So this is going to be awesome. But first, I need to swing back to the house and grab my pups, grab some granola, and then we are going to start getting to work and touring the campsite next time. So I hope you guys are really excited for one of our very first special events here in Zoodesia, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys, stay curious!